What's up, guys? This is Aubrey Marcus, CEO of Onnit, here with my good friend Roger Huerta, and we're going to talk about self-defense that you can use in the street. Now, we're not all heroes like Mr. Roger Huerta here, and a street fight is a dangerous affair. So the first thing we want to think about is, do we have to do this? And most of the time, the answer is going to be no. Swallow your pride, get out of the way, stay safe, keep the people around you safe. But occasionally, what happens, Roger?
Actually, most of the times, something does occur. So
sometimes something happens, and you got to take action. Either perhaps a girl got punched in the back of the head, and someone needs to step up to defend her. Have you ever heard of a situation like that?
No. Have you?
No, I haven't,
No,
but
good.
it's hypothetically possible. So in that kind of situation, someone has to take action. Or let's say you're with your girlfriend, someone's getting aggressive. I know I've seen that happen before. Or you're just cornered, and there's no other alternative but to take matters like we would have back 1,000 years ago, or maybe 50,000 when we were cavemen, scraping our knuckles on the ground and using clubs. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Sort of.
Sort of. So in that situation where it's go time, what are the first things that are going through your mind?
First thing is I know that I have an altercation at hand, right? And I know that there's somebody in front of me. But the thing is that I cannot just be focusing on just my opponent here. I have to I have to take a step back, look behind me, look elsewhere, and really widen my peripheral vision to know if he has any friends around, or there's any other danger. And so once I know that that's cleared up, then I can go back focusing on him, but still, focusing on everything else.
So if you have an alternative, do you put like a wall to your back, or do you put a bar to your back? Do you put something solid to your back, or do you just try and stay aware?
I like to get behind a wall, but if I can't do that, definitely stay aware. Basically have your spider senses on.
Got it. Okay, so in that situation, let's say it's a close quarters situation. Yep. This guy, grabbing you, whatever, stuff like this, in really close, right? Because that's sometimes how it starts. Sometimes it even starts even closer, uncomfortably close,
right,
face to face.
Right.
What's your go-to move at that point?
Well, at that point, my go-to move, I like to end it really quick, and sometimes even the punches ain't gonna do it. So what I've done before in the past, and I have been in other altercations besides that incident. I like to headbutt him. And so if I'm really close in, but there's a different way of headbutting. You don't really headbutt with the top of your forehead. You don't come in and then go here. That's not how you headbutt. You headbutt.
Seems like that would take too long.
It would take too long, exactly.
The recoil, you're exposing your chin. Seems like a bad idea.
Horrible idea. So what you do is I kind of like come in, and it's like almost like if you have a spear and then you go up with it, but you're going up with the crown of your head. So you're here, and then I go up by the nose area. But actually, I don't grab here. I grab by the shoulders, and then go up. Boom. That usually does the job. They're down on the ground, and as soon as you do that initial hit, you got to step back. You can't just now at that point. Don't be greedy. Don't jump on and start hammering down. No. He goes down. You step back, and then again, you got to be aware of your surroundings.
Right, so always staying aware is key. And where are you aiming again? You're aiming for like the point of the nose, the bridge of the nose?
Right at the nose.
Right at the nose.
So yeah, it doesn't really matter, just that whole center. If you can get that right there, it pretty much gets the eyes watered out. You end up having two black eyes, and it's a wrap.
So using, ducking down, they probably won't know what the hell's happening.
No, because
you're
ducking
down. If you duck down, I'd be like, I wouldn't know what to do. But then, boom, blammo.
Yeah, definitely. And for example, I'm a little guy. Look at Aubrey. He's a bigger dude. So it's actually an easier target for me. So
great.
So I'm here.
Great. It's comforting.
There I go, and then I just have to get down and spring up, and then he goes down.
Okay, so that's one alternative for a close quarter situation. Seems dangerously effective and something that can stop it quick. Now, there's an alternate situation where, let's say, the fight's going to go down, and it's on, and there's a kind of group. Now, usually in those situations, you might be able to get away, but I understand, and sometimes, you still have to take it to the streets.
Definitely.
Basically.
So what ends up happening at that point? Let's say there's a guy and I who are having an altercation.
You take your shirt off immediately.
Yes, I do.
All right, we're getting realistic now.
Here we go. We're talking. It's on. The shirt came off. It's on. It's like no turning back.
Once the shirt comes off, it's like Caesar crossing the Rubicon. It's all over at that point.
We're going for this.
Okay.
So we're going for this.
Right.
You understand? You don't understand.
No, I'm just kidding. Or so there's the headbutt option again, obviously, but
No,
it seems like
the
you have
headbutt's
other
there.
options.
But the thing about this now, like once you're back, I'll put this shirt back on by the way. Once the same thing goes, there's gonna be a lot of talk. There's gonna be a lot of shuffling, and there's gonna be a crowd coming together.
Right.
And at that point, again, he's gonna try to, maybe there's like the pushing around. The push.
But you probably don't even want to get in that game, right?
No, I don't. You don't want to get in that game at
You don't
all.
want- I
but
mean, at the
if-
point
as
where
soon as
people are
that
pushing each other.
Let's say I have to take precaution where as soon as he's reaching out to do the push, I'm popping him. Simple as that. Like I'm not waiting.
So you're going with the straight right, not fucking around with the jab, not messing around with anything else. You're gonna go straight in for the straight right.
That's right.
All right. So is there any situation where you're gonna use, your legs, use a knee or anything like that?
Well, the thing about fighting in the streets is that you don't want to take it to the ground. I don't want to go for a double leg shot, take him to the ground, and rest him on the ground.
Someone could kick you.
Somebody
Someone
can
could
come
stomp
around.
you. It's dangerous. Again, you're losing awareness. You got to be
Right.
quick and efficient in that
Right.
situation.
You want to go in, maybe 2-3 hits, get back out. 2-3 hits, get back out.
Yeah. So what would be a situation where you would use something besides the overhand right, aimed presumably at the chin or the nose? What would be a situation where you'd want to go for the knee, or do you ever try and close the distance, or there's
Well,
a certain type of situation where
I
you get in
definitely like to
close?
close the distance, and I definitely like to start pulling on the shirt. I start really bam, bam, and I start grabbing the shirt, and I start pulling, and basically
Like hockey style.
Basically, yes. I start grabbing him around, but what I like to do, once I have a good hold of the shirt and I bring him over, then you start bringing him around, and then you can.
So kind of like getting the plum, where you can control by the neck a little bit, except
something.
you have the shirt,
Exactly.
the scruff of shirt.
Exactly. Well,
Unless they're shirtless, in which case
what
you'll
I like to do, obviously, you come in. Now I got this. Now you can from here I can start pulling, yanking, because I can't. This is not gonna tear off easily. So this here, you start pulling. It's almost like in jiu-jitsu, right? You grab the lapel, right, and I can do it basically like an arm drag, but except I'm grabbing the shirt and I'm pulling on it, popping them a few times, and so on. Sorry for messing up your shirt.
That's all right. It looks legit now.
There you
Now we're doing a legit video. So guys, remember, street fighting is not always your best option, but sometimes it's your only option. And when it is, get in, get out quick, and come out looking like Roger Huerta on TMZ. What? Did I say that? Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.